Hello everyone, Ghost Gen 3 here. Here we are in my bathtub pretending that, let's pretend this is a pond, a river, whatever it is. Thought I'd show you this dry bag. Lately I'm updating my some of my bug out bags. Some I have for 3 days and for your typical emergencies, and my main one is for any kind of emergency, more or less, that I can think of and last longer than 3 days. Anyways, I have this bag right here. This is made by, it's a dry bag, and it's made by Seattle Sports. I couldn't tell you the size here. This would probably hold about 100, let's see, probably about 160 ounces of water inside. Maybe even 200, maybe. Yeah, maybe about 200. Anyways, that's the size about it. But I have my MREs inside. I've had this floating in here for about 30 minutes, and I wasn't using it. I had it inside my bug out bag in case I need to use it for anything, so it folds up really tiny, and I like that. But then I decided in my other bag I do this where I put my MREs in here, use it just as a functional bag, and when I'm out camping or something, it's protecting my MREs, which are all in pouches anyways. So it has obviously a nice clip here, and D-ring. Plastic D-ring is pretty strong. I've had this bag for over 10 years. This says extra small, so I don't know what small would be. It has this this webbing here that you can put carabiners or anything else that you can think of here, which that's really appealed to me as well. But I keep sinking it, like I said, 30 minutes so far, and it floats, thank God, like it's supposed to. But it's got the MREs in there. I like to use these dry bags, different colors of course, for gear or anything else. And if I'm going through anywhere it's going to be wetter all of a sudden in the mountains, as I always tell people, I don't care how sunny, how nice it is, the weather can change in a heartbeat. Even if it said the forecast all week's going to be hot and warm, next thing you know it's a storm. And I've had that happen to me. So I've had different packs that used to get wet. The one I have now is a lot better, and it has a rain cover. So I like to protect my gear, my food, and everything else. So these bags are great, even though I put some in your typical plastic little bags, Ziploc bags, and then into another bag, or just like that, depending on what the gear is. If you got electronics or whatever. But this bag, we're going to open it up in a second, and if my MREs are wet, then that's not good. So let's let this go. And like I said, it's been there about 30-35 minutes. Pretty good bag. One of the reasons I also like it in black, not all of them I have, but this one specifically, is if I ever needed to use it to heat up in the sun and I want something to warm up, maybe it's wet, well, because it's black, obviously it's gonna get hotter in the sun, which I think is cool, and I could use it for that. So dries quickly on the outside. I couldn't even tell you what the material is, that I wouldn't know, but obviously it's treated, because look how fast this is already drying. I mean, that's pretty cool. So let's take this, and look, it's already drying really quick. Let's take this and see how the contents are. Another reason for getting different colors too, and different types, is you can remember what kind of gear you're putting in each kind. Color sacks, dry bags, and there's different types of dry bags. I couldn't tell you the types. I've seen some that are thicker, obviously really waterproof. Some are water resistant, so you want to know that. And of course, when you open this, here we go, and you want the key to it is when you fold this up, to fold it 3-4 times or whatever. And let's see, here we go. Yep, everything dry, thank God. Kind of figured, but hey, never know. So this is just some MREs, this Mountain House, that I keep in my bug out bag, and I like to fold them certain ways, or not fold them, but kind of set them on top of each other at the bottom, so the way you fit it in, you can squeeze more in without really pushing them out or smashing them. So I have 3, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I like the size of this bag because it fits in medium-sized packs, large packs. 7. Let's see. 8. And these are your average size MREs you get at the stores or online. And some are bigger than others. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. Alright, let's see. Looks like some water did get in, real minor. That's my fault because I didn't close this like I should have. There we go, you can see that. But still, overall, floating in that, like let's say that was a river or something. There you go. So that's probably a little less than a 1/4 of, I mean it's just a tiny bit. Backed out drainage so you can see it. But still, now obviously these MREs are sealed, so that helps. But what I didn't do, and I can tell you right now, and it's my fault, not the bag's, is I didn't fold it over. I thought I did, my fault. So here's one of the secrets I've seen some of the guys that know how to do this. You want to fold this once, once you get your stuff in there. So you can't overfill it. So you're going to fold it over, once. Let's just pretend you have this stuffed already. And each time as you fold it, you're pushing down, letting the air out. The excess air. 2, 3, and then you can do 3 or 4 depending on how much you have, and you're still squeezing down there, and that's when you're gonna close this off, and as you lock it here, you're gonna still push down and get any excess air. If no air comes out, then you got a good seal. So obviously I didn't fold it over as many times. I think I did about 2. So let's try to empty this out right here, and there you go. So I would say probably a shot glass, less than half a shot glass, if you guys know obviously what a shot glass is, and of water. So 1/4 of a shot glass, that's how much water got in there. And like I said, that's my fault. So now you guys know, you got to make sure this thing is sealed correctly, or you're going to end up with some water in mine. Now remember, for this test, it was basically like it was on a river or a pond or something like that. When normally my purpose for this would be generally inside of backpacks. So if it's raining and my backpack's getting soaked, this thing is going to be really protected. So water's not going to get in it, even though I only turned this thing over 2 times instead of 3 or 4 times to clip it. So basically, that's how I would use it. That's my uses. So if I was going to go kayaking or something, then of course I'm definitely going to do it a lot different. But anyways, these bags, like I said, I love this right here, and for any cordage or anything else you want to put in here. And so I hope you like this, and you saw my little mistake there, so hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys and gals. But overall, it's a good idea. It's a good bag to have. It can fold up small. Now that I'm here, let me show you. Basically, I'm just rolling it up. I'm doing this with one hand. And so, as you can tell in the background here, I just have it rolled up. And now I'm just going to fold it over like this. And let's see if I can do this. Sorry about the video here. Anyways, it'll shrink down. I could basically fold it a different way and it's going to shrink down. I'm just doing it one-handed, so it's a little difficult. But look how small. I could actually smash this down a little bit more. But you can get the gist of it right here, how small it can be when it's not being used. And you can carry water in it if you need. And these things are pretty strong. So don't remember how much it costed. I've had this over probably 15 years maybe. And it still works good. So I'm really happy with it. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the review. Don't repeat my mistake there. And know that you can carry some of your gear in these, and you'll have peace of mind that it'll stay dry in your pack. Like I said, different uses. different things. All right, well, Ghost Gen 3 out. You guys take care, be safe, and God bless.